by weapons of mass destruction. In the early 1960s, the United States and Russia had begun the ultimate game of chicken with nuclear weapons. The Cold War was upon us, and Canadians, like other world powers, began making survival preparations in case of nuclear war. Secrets of the exhibit will take you behind the scenes of this living anachronism. A tour of the bunker brings our secret nuclear past into the harsh cold of the present. Today it is a museum, but in 1961 it was the best chance of survival for an entire government.
There were quite an arms race going on. There are numbers of nuclear weapons were increasing very, very rapidly.
We had sirens right across the country, mostly near hospital and school. So if they had a warning, the kids were supposed to know what to do at the time and duck under their table.
Prime Minister John Diefenbaker ordered several underground bunkers to be secretly built in key cities throughout Canada. In the small town of Carp, just west of Ottawa, Canada's capital, a top-secret construction project began.
It was built in 1959 to 61, and it was meant to house certain members of our federal government and military in the event of a nuclear war, presumably somewhere in North America here.
Constructing a building that would survive a nuclear blast was no small feat. It had to be a completely self-contained underground building. With time of the essence, it would represent one of the greatest engineering challenges of its time. The first step was to find a suitable location close to Ottawa.
Many bunkers were built in a mountain. Unfortunately, in the Ottawa area, we don't have any mountains. That's why the soil's not very good here. It's Ottawa limestone basically breaks up into gravel eventually. It's not a very good place to build a very deep facility. So they really just thought, well, we'll build one close to the ground, but we'll just make it extra strong compared to other bunkers.
The gravel, however, turned out to be a bonus when constructing a vibration-free building.
The engineers looked at about 15 sites in the whole Ottawa Valley, and it just turns out that basically we're sitting on an area that has very gravelly soil, very sandy, gravelly soil. So if you built a structure underground, the vibration of a bomb hitting the ground nearby would not be transferred into the building. It actually only transmits about 8% of the vibration of a nuclear weapon hitting the ground within a mile or two of the structure. The water table is also very, very low. It's well below the building, which means all of your voids in the gravel, where the building is sitting on gravel, are dry. If they were full of water, that vibration again would transfer right into and touch the building, and it would shake the building rather violently. You may lose some of the building.
The engineers came up with a design that was sophisticated in its simplicity.